What's up, guys? Let's talk about the pros and cons of being a real estate agent and whether or not you should pursue this career. What's up, guys? My name is Brian Tran, and if you don't know me, I've been a licensed realtor in the San Francisco Bay Area market for over 9 years. I made over $500,000 every single year, some years way more than that. Today, I own a brokerage called 50 Hills Real Estate, and I want to talk to you about the pros and the cons of being a real estate agent. And if you stay all the way to the end, I'm gonna give you guys a little bonus tip of to how you can go from real estate agent, realtor, to real estate expert extraordinaire, making way more money. You ready? Let's go into the pros and cons. Let's start off with the pro of being a realtor, and that is you do not have a cap on how much you can make. Unlike a W-2 job where you get a salary and you make $100,000, and that's all you can make. No matter how hard you work, you're only gonna make $100,000. With being a realtor, it's sales, it's commission. So how much you want to make is based on how many homes you want to sell and how many clients you want to represent. So, one of the biggest reasons why I became a realtor very early on was because nobody was going to pay me what I felt I was worth. And I knew I wanted to make six figures really quickly. Now, whether or not that actually happened in year number 1, 2, and 3, that's a different story. But the idea of being able to control my wealth, control my earning capabilities based on how hard I'm willing to work was something that really appealed to me. And I think that appeals to a lot of people who want to get into the real estate space and become a realtor, because we want to make what we put in, right? If I put in a lot of work, a lot of energy and effort, I want to make more. Now, with the W-2 job, you can put in all the energy and effort, but what they promise to pay you, that's all you're going to get. So the first pro is your income capabilities. And pro number 2, guys, of being a realtor is that it is relatively easy to get licensed and get your business up off the ground. Unlike my other businesses like the coffee shops, the boba shops, or even the VA company, which cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to open and get running, with being a realtor, for under $5,000, you can get licensed and go out there and make six figures your first year. So the barrier of entry, some people hate this, but I'm gonna tell you, I loved it because I hate school, was to get in very easily. The third pro of being a realtor is that you are actually getting paid to learn about real estate, learning about all the markets, learning of how to invest in real estate. And I'm telling you, this is on somebody else's dime, right? Like, you're working with clients that are investors, that are flippers, that are developers. You're working with clients that are buying first-time homes, and you're seeing them literally build wealth. And you're getting paid a commission to learn all this. Like, you cannot ask for a better opportunity. And to be honest with you, without becoming a realtor, I don't think I would be the savvy investor that I am today, because I was involved with hundreds of transactions, seeing flippers fix things, make a couple $100,000. And that opportunity to see that really drove me to dream bigger and eventually invest into real estate, flip real estate, owns millions of dollars in real estate because I saw somebody else who was just like me do it. That, guys, is the beauty of becoming a realtor. But with every pro, there is a con. So let's get into some of them, all right? The con number 1 is that although you want to go into the business and make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars your first year, the statistics is that you're going to make jack diddly squat like I did, right? Because when you're jumping in year 1 and sometimes year 2, you're learning. And you have to learn sales skills, objection skills. You have to learn how to say things correctly, understand the market, and that takes time. But to be honest with you, all good things take time. The second con of being a realtor is, despite what every real estate agent who's a top producer says, that they only work 9 to 5 and after 5 they don't pick up their phone, you don't get there right away. That comes with years of experience and eventually hiring a team, and that takes time, okay? But in the beginning, you're working Monday through Sunday. Every Saturday, every Sunday, your ass is doing an open house, right? When you're with your kids at night, and trust me, I don't care. You're trying to close the deal. If the agent calls you at 7 o'clock to try to lock something up and get this thing done and into contract, you're going to pick up the phone. You're going to leave your family and you're going to step outside and you're going to take that call. I've done that so many times to the point where my wife said, like, enough is enough. It's a good thing I don't listen because I kept going. But it did get kind of annoying, right? You're trying to enjoy dinner, but you want to also lock up this deal. You want to get paid. So you step out and you take the call. You walk out. It is what it is. But that is a big con. Like, you are on your client's time. You are working round the clock to get the deal done. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, somebody else will. And in this competitive market that we're in 2024, where there are not a lot of buyers and thousands of agents, they're going to want somebody that's going to be able to pick up their phone when they have a question. So don't tell me that you can just be like, I don't pick up my phone call after 5 o'clock. No, that's not how it is. But the way I do it now is that somebody on my team will be able to pick up the phone, answer all your questions 24/7. Coming up on con number 3, and this is why I decided to open up so many other business, is because being a realtor, there is a saying, you're only as good as your last deal. And what that means is, because once you close the deal, you're unemployed, which means you always have to constantly hunt for the next one and the next one and the next one. There's no residual income when you close a deal. Now, in other businesses, right, like rentals or even life insurance, when you close the deals, there's often a residual. You get paid every month or every year off that client that you close, as long as they stay with you, right? With real estate, it doesn't work that way. You close a deal, you get your fat commission check, which is actually subject to a lot of taxes, by the way. But then after that, you got to go find another deal. So you're always in a rat race. It's a hamster wheel. Now, you might get paid a lot, but you're in a hamster wheel. So after going over the pros and the cons, I just want to say that being a realtor is actually a remarkable and great job. I understand that there wasn't a company out there that was going to pay me the amount of money I was making as a realtor with the degree I had. I'm a political science major. Like, you don't get paid that much as a political science major unless you become a lawyer. But the best part of being a realtor was that it allowed me to really transition into the next phase, which is to become a real estate investor. Buying long-term rentals, buying short-term rentals, right? Buying fix and flips. And then eventually just now creating a portfolio of real estate that pays me thousands and thousands a month, that gives me that residual income so that I don't have to go out there and hunt for the next deal to make sure I have food on the table, right? I don't think I could have transitioned as easily into becoming a real estate investor without becoming a realtor first. Like I said, I got to learn and see other people do it first. And sometimes, guys, you have to see it to believe it, right? I can tell you guys right now, go out there, skip being a realtor, go right into real estate investing. But there's a fear to it. So, sometimes you got to take that first step. And I think being a realtor is that very good first step. So the question becomes, should you become a realtor? I got to say this, okay? Truthfully, if you can skip it and go right into real estate investing, I suggest you go there. Because the real money is not being a realtor. It's actually being the people who own the real estate, who actually sell the real estate, right? That's the real money. So that's my honest truth answer. But if you feel like that's too big, too scary of a jump, go be a realtor, guys, and come to work with 50 Hills, where you see your real life, real estate agent become a real estate investor. And, if that's what you need, hit my DM if you're local to the San Francisco Bay Area market. 50 Hills would love to have you come in, check out the space, see real activity, real live negotiation. You'll see me buy and flip real estate like freaking candy bars. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let's go. I really want to hear what you guys think. Hit the comment down below if I'm right, if I'm wrong. But ultimately, if you want to learn more about being a realtor or real estate investing or all the other business stuff, bro, hit the comments, ask the questions. I want to make videos for you. Peace out.